In this tutorial, I want to share with you my preferred way, I think it's a simplified way, of presenting slide presentations. Because there's a problem. Programs like Keynote here and Microsoft PowerPoint, when you go into slideshow, into presentation mode, they take over your screen and you lose your zoom controls, at least at the beginning. And I watched this create a lot of anxiety and disorientation for teachers. Now, on a Mac, you can do Command Tab, and then you can tab over and back to zoom. That makes that come to the front. You can also escape from your presentation and find zoom, or you can come to the bottom toolbar and find it. On a Windows machine, you'd use the Windows tab, and you can do the same thing to tab through your different applications. However, I still think that's adding steps and workarounds. So let me show you what I'd like to do. So I'm going to grab a PowerPoint presentation here, and instead of entering presentation mode, I stay out of it. I keep my thumbnails here as reference, and you can make those bigger if you want, which is really nice so you can see what's coming up. This also avoids the presenter view, which is even more problematic because it's going to split your screen. And I believe I have another tutorial on that, how you can do that with in single screen mode. It's a lot easier, and it is helpful. But still, when you're using that one in the other tutorial, you're going to notice that it still pops zoom into the background initially, which is a little annoying. Okay, so what I like to do is a screen share, but with advanced. So usually it comes up basic. I'm going to go to advanced. I'm going to select portion of screen. If I'm sharing any computer sound or video, I'm going to check these guys, hit share, and then I've got this green window. Now this green window can be controlled and adjusted. So I'm going to adjust it by grabbing the edges of it. A lot of folks don't know that because there's nothing that really tells you, hey, you can move this thing. Okay, so once that's adjusted, that's what my students are seeing. That's all they're seeing is what's in the green window. Everything else on my screen is visible to me. The other thing I like about that is I can have my links and my teaching notes up, stuff that I might want to refer to. I can have other, instead of the presentation taking up the whole screen, I can have links to I can have like another window with browser windows up that I can reference as well. So this I really like because I can also jump around in the presentation. I might want to skip a slide and go to the next one. So that's super easy. Another way around this is just to convert your files to a PDF. So let's say I'm in PowerPoint. I can take that PowerPoint and go File, Export. And then I'm going to export that as a PDF into my tutorials examples here, and it will export it. You do the same thing with Keynote using, I think, Save As. So once that's done, I can then go into that folder, and then I can open it up, and I can resize this. It just takes some of the disorientation out because I've got fewer things yelling at me from the PowerPoint screen. You can see how this is really simple. And when I go back to the PowerPoint, how I've got all kinds of buttons and different pieces here that could be confusing. However, it does help me preserve my notes if I want to have notes down here and I don't want to go into presenter view. Because again, when I go into presenter view, it's overtaking my entire screen and putting zoom into the background, at least at first. So that's my simplified way of working with presentations in the classroom via Zoom.